Hi, Mr. Marietta Broncos and families. Welcome to my class. My name is Mr. Zack Paterson, for this video, I will be sharing some information about myself, as well as going over some key information for my classes. So I'm going to start with some background information about myself, and we're going to begin with my educational background. So I was fortunate enough to be a Vista Marietta class of 2007 alum. My freshman year was 2003, which was the year that Vista Marietta opened, and so I was fortunate enough to be one of the first few classes that got to build Vista Marietta from the ground up. While I attended Vista Marietta, I participated in multiple athletics. I played football, I did wrestling, did track, and I also participated in the roller hockey club that we had on campus at the time. After graduating from Vista Marietta, I first attended San Diego State University as a civil engineering major, but after a few semesters, I ran out of funds and was forced to transfer to a junior college. And then I eventually landed at Cal State San Bernardino, which is where I got my bachelor's in social sciences, which is not just history, but other social sciences such as political science, economics, and so forth. After graduating with my bachelor's from there, I returned to Cal State San Bernardino to complete my single subject teaching credential in social sciences. During that process, I completed student teaching at a middle school in Moreno Valley. And then most recently, I have finished a master's degree in political science at the University of Nebraska at Omaha. And this is pretty exciting because we hope to be able to expand some classes here at Vista Marietta as a result of that. I would like to continue by giving you some of my teaching experience. As stated earlier, I completed my student teaching at Battery Springs Middle School in Moreno Valley. I have served as a social science teacher at Vista Marietta since 2016. And while teaching social science here, I have taught a variety of classes: modern world history, economics, United States history, intro to philosophy, world religions, and also the athletic wrestling class. And for this school year, I am teaching the modern world history class, economics, as well as athletic wrestling. Though I did graduate from Vista Marietta in 2007 and I began teaching at Vista Marietta in 2016, I have been involved at Vista Marietta since 2009, even after I graduated. In 2009, I started coaching freshman football as an assistant coach, coaching a variety of positions such as running backs, offensive line, defensive line, linebackers, and serving as a defense coordinator. In 2011, I started as the head freshman wrestling coach. I served in that position from 2011 to 2019. And then in 2019, I served as the head boys wrestling coach. Outside of teaching, I have a variety of interests. On this slide, you can see a few of them. I know some of these might be somewhat controversial in terms of my professional sports teams that I am a fan of. But yes, I am a Ducks fan, Chargers fan, and Padres fan. And then in addition to supporting some professional teams, I also like to travel. On the bottom left there, you can see my dog Bailey in the snow in Big Bear. In the middle there, you can see a picture from the Oklahoma versus Georgia Rose Bowl game. And then on the right there, you can see the Eiffel Tower. My wife and I took a trip to Europe a couple years ago, saw about 5 different countries in 12 days, and ever since then, we've been trying to go somewhere different whenever we can. Here you can see my contact information. So my email is listed there. It's zpatterson@marietta.k12.ca.us. In addition to emails, the other two easiest ways to communicate would be through Canvas. You can send messages through Canvas or sending messages through Aries Communications. I get notifications for both of those. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact me. And now I'm going to move to some of the information for this class. whether it's modern world history or economics. Here you see the modern world history homepage on Canvas. It's still a work in progress, but most of the information is available on this page. At the bottom there, you can see the syllabus, contact information, live meetings, modules, and office hours. Each one of those is a link to find information on each one of those topics. And in this course, students will demonstrate their understanding, assimilation, and utilization of the historical knowledge, opinions, conclusions, and techniques gained through a range of directed, cooperative, and inquiry approaches. Students will examine major turning points in the shaping of the modern world. Students will be introduced to current world issues and the growing interdependence of people and cultures throughout the world. And I'm going to show you the modules page in just a moment here because that's where we will find most of our content for the class. So here is the Unit 1 module, and the modules for this class will all look very similar to this. It shows you the different activities, notes, and so forth that we've done during the class. The Unit 1 quick writes, those will be our warm-ups. And then depending on the icon on the left, you can kind of see what that page is. So if it's just a piece of paper, that's just a page. If it's a piece of paper and pencil, that's an assignment. If it has links, then it's a link. And then if it has kind of a spaceship, then it's some form of an assessment, whether it's a quiz or a test. And so on this one module, you can see that we had a variety of different types. Now here is the economics homepage. It's very similar to the modern world history homepage. Biggest difference is the description of the class and the image at the top. But here again, you can also see the links at the bottom for the syllabus, contact information, the live meetings, modules, and office hours. And in this course, students will compare government and economic systems in the world today. Fundamental economic, business, and historical concepts will be blended to assist in the understanding of operations and institutions of economic systems. Basic economic principles of macro and microeconomics and international economies will be explained. In addition, students develop an understanding of how government and economics affect business. And so again, I will show the modules for economics. And so if you look at this module, you can see, again, we have a variety of pages. We have the quick writes again at the top, which are the daily warm-ups, which we do almost every day. And then we have our assignments, our pre-recorded notes and lectures, and then our quizzes are available here as well. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to contact me. Otherwise, thank you very much and have a great day.